Buongiorno, buongiorno. How are you? Did you sleep well? I didn't. I'm still angry about the AC Milan match against Parma. But yeah, let's do this. Let's talk about the ratings and the match. Let's start. I'll start right away with the Fonseca. Fonseca, for me, deserves another Pioli. This is the second Pioli out of three. That's my maximum that I can be patient with Fonseca before I stop sustaining him. Fonseca did everything wrong. I'm not even sure now if they prepared the match against Parma or they just thought they were so much superior that it wasn't even worth training on Parma, because apparently Parma attacks with their wings, and AC Milan played like they didn't know that. Parma, we saw how well Parma plays. They play from memory. They know each other. They've got some good players, and yeah, Fonseca, as always, like Pioli, Okay, the changes, the substitutions were too late. Starting with Musah, it's useless. Keep playing with this formation. It's useless if you don't have the players to play with these formations. This Milan, the best formation that we can play with is a 4-3-3. A 4-2-3-1 doesn't cut it. None of our midfielders can defend. They suck at positioning. I think even Musah said, I didn't know when to attack and when to defend. And I'm not a big fan of Musah, but this is because of the coach. When Milan was pressing, they were too late on the pressing. The first goal from Parma was also because of Leao wasn't pressing. He ran like this, right? That's Leao. So he's the only one that didn't press. They didn't try to full press the defense. And so Koulibaly had all the time to check and see who was available. And then we all knew how it went. Calabria was like passed very very easily. I don't. By now, I'm not a fan of Calabria. It's just too slow. He's not good at crossing. He's not good at defending. And I agree that part of it is because of the coach and the position that he plays with the coach, but Calabria is limited. That's it. And then yeah, Hernandez that didn't want to play. I guess he was I don't know. Maybe was thinking what to do after the match. Who knows? Loftus Cheek there cannot play. Loftus-Cheek is a good player that goes box to box. He can play in a midfield of three players. Like this, he's useless. He can't create any space. He's not good at dribbling. What Loftus-Cheek does is he pick up the ball from the midfield and he runs. That's it. That's what he's good at doing. And making him adapting him again as an attacking midfielder is useless. At some point, I thought that he was a player for Parma. He was playing with Parma defense. I don't remember anything good that Loftus-Cheek did. He did nothing. He didn't help back in defense. There were so many huge holes in the middle. Every every ball that we lost was a possible goal for Parma. It was like an assured counterattack. Every ball that we lost. I never felt like secure. I never felt like that we were like solid in the back. It felt like a mess. Like the team pressed like shit. Okay? When you press, everybody has to go and press. It's like it's a team movement. You have to move like a machine. Everybody has to do it together. AC Milan pressed like so randomly. Some players will go and press, leaving a hole that nobody will cover, and make it so easy for Parma to get out and to go into a counter attack. They were creating spaces for Parma. And it's just I don't know what they're doing in trainings. I don't know what Fonseca is working on. Apparently, it looks like they didn't work on anything. I don't know what is their training program, and I would like to know at this point. Does the team follow the coach? It doesn't seem so. The preventive markings were all mistaken. Nobody knew who to mark. Like tactically speaking, it was a mess. Okay, and that's because of the coach. We when we concede a goal, crisis. Like we got like the goal in the first minute. Oh, we had 89 minutes to recover from this. Oh, panic. Nobody knew anything anymore. Positioning went off, random pressing. Everybody was in panic. And Fonseca was there, was clapping. Bravi, let's go. I want to see what Fonseca said in the halftime. I would love to have a camera that show us what's happening. Did he hug the player and tell them, "Oh no, you're doing good"? Fonseca, terrible start. 4 goals in 2 games. I My patience is running low already, and this is the beginning of the season. I don't want to see this against Inter. I don't. Oh my god. Oh, I don't want to think about the the time we're gonna play against Inter. What is gonna happen? Jesus Christ. We have to change. We have to change formation because the management doesn't really support Fonseca. Like they're not really getting any players for Fonseca for Fonseca cazzo. Fofana making playing from the beginning. Hmm? Anyway, let's go into the other ratings. Maignan, 6. Maignan, so he did his good. He did some good saves. Maignan did his job. The goals are not his fault. And Maignan is a solid goalkeeper. I like him, so nothing to say about that. Let's go from Hernandez. Hernandez. Are you tired, Hernandez? Do you need a hug? Do you need something? What was this game from Hernandez? It was like doing jogging, right? The first goal, uh, he didn't even try to go back to defense. If you run like Hernandez is fast. If you run like at his best, we probably could have prevented that goal. Yeah, terrible game from Hernandez. But we have no substitute, right? So if Hernandez is not playing well, who are you gonna put? Selemaker? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's a huge problem we didn't solve yet. Pavlovic. Pavlovic is the only good news about this game. Pavlovic, I will give him. Sorry, Hernandez. Pavlovic, I'll give him 8.5. It is true that the second goal that Parma scored, he could have done much better. But at that point, like he kept running. He had run so much. He did like a lot of good saves. If it wasn't for Pavlovic, the game would have ended like 3-0 in the first half. Okay, if we had the chance to get back into the game, we own it to Pavlovic. So 8.5 for Pavlovic. Good attitude. I wish more players had his attitude. Very well. Not so well his partner Tomori. Tomori felt sleepy. I don't know. That's the impression that I had. Was always late on Bonnie. He didn't do a terrible game, but he didn't even do like a great game. Like in construction phase, it wasn't brilliant. He did like a few mistakes. I'll give him a 5.5. Calabria, Calabria 2. I'll give him 2. Calabria, it's too slow. So the first goal, I agree that we were pressing. We're somewhat pressing too high, but Jesus Christ, like you saw the movement. Pulisic was trying to cover on the other man, and it was so easy to pass Calabria, and it was the same thing that happened in the goal against Torino. Uh, Terrible game. He's not dangerous. He's not good at attacking. He's not good at defending. I'm not a big fan of Calabria. Pass two Calabria. Okay. Emerson Royal. Emerson Royal. I will give you my full support. You might not be the best player in the world. You cannot be worse than Calabria. Even though when um, when Emerson Yal came in, he had like some chances to touch the ball, right? And it was a passing right when he came in, and he passed it from the defense, and he passed it directly to the opponent, and that created a chance for Parma. So it's not a good start. I'll give him a 5.5 because I'm hopeful that somehow is gonna turn into like a great player. I don't know. For Parma's second goal, it was too high. So 5.5. Please, I believe in you. I have to believe in you. Let's go into the midfield. Reijnders, again with Pavlovic was one of the best players. He didn't do exceptionally good, but when Milan had a chance, it was because of Reijnders. So I will give him a 6.5. I think is fair enough. He hit the post once. I've been unlucky there. He creates, but it is not a defending midfielder. So he doesn't know how to defend. The positioning is not great. It's the same problems. Like our midfielders, our pivots are not good at defending. With and nobody comes back to defend when we have to defend. Leao doesn't even care. Leao is why should we bother Leao to ask him to come back and help us? No, he's the star of the team, right? Uh, anyway, so Reijnders 6.5. Thank God we have Reijnders. Musah, I don't understand why we had to play with Musah. Musah is it's terrible as a pivot. It's terrible. He was confused. He even said that. We saw it. He, a lot of mistakes. We saw a lot of mistakes. Easy passes. His positioning was off. I'll give him a. I'll be nice. I'll give him a 5. Okay, because it's not his fault. It's not his role really. What happened to Benacer? Did Benacer not play because they're gonna sell him? So you see, seriously, you're telling me they want to sell Benacer because sure we have Musa and Fofana and Reijnders? Is that what is happening? Because I would prefer like Benacer there instead of Musa or Fofana. We could have played with Fofana from the beginning. It cannot be worse than Musa in that position, right? Anyway, let's go into the attack. Well, okay, let's start from Pulisic. Pulisic, he, he scored the goal, but not much help. He didn't do much help. He tried to come back and help defending, but it wasn't a good performance overall. So I'll give him like a 5.5. He didn't shine. He didn't do too bad. It's just like yeah. Let's go into our attacking midfielder, Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek is not an attacking midfielder. We saw that clearly. As I said, he looked like he was playing for Parma for a while. He was never dangerous. He never tried to get in between the lines to disrupt the Parma defense. He just never tried. He cannot play there. If you want to play with Loftus-Cheek, you have to change formation, or since we can still do some market, sell him and get some players that can play as a pivot or as an attacking midfielder because he is clearly not. And please do not even think about putting him as a striker, as Fonseca did. So Loftus Cheek is a. I'll give him a 5. It's not his fault. It's not his role. Uh, that is Fonseca being creative. Leao, 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 Leao. 3. I'll give him 3. I'll give you 4. 4. I'll be nice. I'll give him 4. Bad attitude as always. Like really snobbish. Really, really. Uh, uh, what? I have to go back and defend? No, no. I'll stay here. That's how Leao plays most of the games with AC Milan. Leao needs somebody that pushes him because Leao is that kind of player. So he has a lot of talent. He has a lot of. He's a big build. He has muscles. He can run really, really fast. And if he runs fast, he's faster. He's the faster player in Serie A. I probably. And but his negligence is irritating. Even the second goal is born because of Leao. You know, Leao that did that like terrible opening, and then we got a counter attack, and since like every counter attack was a chance for Parma to score, yeah, that the second goal is partly because of Leao. Leao, I said this already. Could do so much more. Did you see how easy it was for him to get him and like dribble a little bit and create like chaos in Parma defense and give the ball to Pulisic? If he did that like 3 times, that's 3 goals for us. I don't know how. I don't know how you can motivate Leao anymore. Fonseca. I mean, I wasn't hopeful about Fonseca, but being Portuguese, maybe the nationality maybe can speak in Portuguese and motivate him to do better. But I don't know. Like I want to see, you know, I want to see players fighting, giving their best. It's okay. We can lose. That's not the problem. It's the attitude. And he needs to help the team if we have to play with this formation. If Leao doesn't want to help defending, we have to switch formations because Leao. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. So Leao for I obviously we expect a lot more from Leao. Obviously because he's strong. We know that he's strong. He's fast. He could like score a goal each match if he wanted to. It's the attitude. It's the attitude that is not working. His attitude is just like is really irritating to see on the field. And then he does like the gesture after the goal. No, 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 no. He didn't understand. You know, keep your head down, run, play football. I don't want to see I don't want to see gestures and stuff. Okay. And then we go to our attacker, Okafor. I had hopes about Okafor. I still think he's better than Jovic, but he played like Jovic, so it was not a good performance. We need a striker. We need like a real forward. We need like somebody like Bonnie, right? Somebody that keeps the ball, can defend the ball against the defender and give time to the team to attack. We don't have anybody that can do that. Nobody. Nobody can do that. We need a striker like this. That's why Fulkrug was a good idea. Mamma mia. Who came in? Who came in? Fofana. Fofana. I can't give him a score. Chukwueze didn't even notice that Chukwueze was in, so I'll give him like a non rateable performance for everybody who came in. Well, let me know your personal scores, and if you're optimistic, how how can you be optimistic about this? How this is only the second match day, and I'm already fed up. Okay, at least in the past year, we had some hopes until about November. So until about November, there was a light chance that AC Milan could do something in this Serie A, right? But this is like this reminds me of Gianpaolo. Do you remember Gianpaolo, the the master of football? Yeah, Gianpaolo. And then I have to hear from Ibrahimovic that God created the world in 7 days, and this is the sixth day, and we still have the seventh day. Yeah, what is gonna happen on the seventh day? That we're gonna lose against Lazio, I guess, because Lazio lost yesterday. I didn't see the game, but can we win against Lazio? Can we win against Venezia? And then we have the derby. I don't want to even think about the derby. If we play like today, it's gonna be the most humiliating derby ever. I don't want to think about it. I hope Fonseca solved the problems. I'm tired already, and we knew this. Nobody was expecting Fonseca to do anything, right? Were you expecting? We were like hopeful because of the preseason, right? Like, yeah, okay, let's give time to Fonseca, right? It's a new coach, new everything. But guys, it's so hard. This is so hard to be patient here. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know your rating. Leave a like if you want. If you don't want, don't. And I'll see you. I'll see you. I'll see you. I don't know if I want to do like a more in-depth analysis of the game, but I don't know if I have the strength to watch this game again. Anyway, bye bye. Have a nice day.